Welcome to Firewire. You're watching Firewire. Welcome to Firewire. You're watching Firewire. Welcome to Firewire.
Tonight's special guest, Nifty Breed.
Welcome to
Mark Crandall, Hoops for Hope. thElizabeths. Hey, you finally felt like showing up. Welcome to the Firewire at East Hampton Bowl. Come on in. Nifty Breed. So, what instrument do you play?
I'm Brian. I play the bass.
Brian what?
Brian Connors.
So you have a last name.
do.
That's awesome.
It's a little weird.
If you say so.
I'm Matt Marcus. I play guitar and I sing.
Nick Lagnice, I play drums.
What was the last name?
Nick Lagnice.
Lagnice. It's easy for you to say. It's Italian? Yeah. Is it? Yep. Better not make those jokes. Might have someone knocking on my door. I'm very easy to find. So, how old are you guys? How old are you?
I'm 22.
I'm 21.
20.
Frank, I hate them all right now. Not only because they're so young, but they're more talented at this age than I am at my age. So that's really not cool.
We're younger than you if we add up all our ages.
So let's move on to the next question. No, it's not. It's not a good question. Not a good question at all. So how long have you guys been playing together?
It's been a while now. I guess me and Matt started playing about 6, maybe 7 years ago.
It's been a while. You're 22.
It's a while.
How
for
can
me,
it be
man.
a
It's
while ago?
For me. It's definitely a while for me.
So me at 45, I must be ready for a walker, right?
yeah, very close.
Very. Well, all right, we're gonna throw this guy off. So you guys have an album out. It's a Nifty Breed. Keep Quiet, which I wish my ex-wife did. And where can we get this?
You can get it at stores, Amazon.com, iTunes. I believe it's on Spotify, Rdio. Well, it's all over the place.
How much is it?
I think on Amazon.com right now it's $9.51 plus shipping.
$9.51. I thought the penny became like a useless piece of coin.
Without that penny, we wouldn't make any money. That's the most important part.
So that's what you get. You get the penny. Oh, you know what? That makes total sense to me. That makes total sense. You guys really rocked it out. I mean, I was blown away when you guys first came on, and I saw you. I was like, you know, a lot of bands out here, they got talent, but I saw like you were so young, and I was like, I'm sure they're going to be tight. But I was like literally blown away from the first note once you guys got going. I mean, 7 years you guys have been playing together. Now you replaced the old drummer, didn't you?
Yeah, I just joined about a year ago. In May, it'll be a year. And yeah, I hit him up on Facebook. He hit me up on Facebook because we used to be friends a long time ago. And he was like, our drummer. I saw that the drummer just quit. So then I was like, what's up?
Well, since you're the guy that's been here the least, you're going to hold that up for everybody. Just don't put your face there. You want people to buy it, don't you? You want people to buy it. So if people want to book you for a venue, how are they going to get a hold of you?
They can contact us on Facebook. They can contact One Alliance Records, Dan O'Brien. That would be the contact person. Or
On Facebook, what are they looking for?
Facebook.com/Nifty Breed will get to us.
Okay.
Yep, and that's where we are.
At Alliance Records, is it?
One Alliance Records. That's our little label that's based around here.
Okay. Do you have a phone number or an email or something you could give the folks out there? It's in the packaging.
Wait.
Wow.
Hang on. Don't call him right now, but it's 1-631-664-1055.
And what's his name?
Dan O'Brien. He's our
Dan.
manager. He started this like very little label. We're kind of like his pet project right now. He's kind of just seeing how it goes, and we got to do just as much work as we were before because it's all so new to everyone. But he's getting us into places that we couldn't get ourselves, and it's really helping.
You know, I got to say, I've noticed like barefoot singers before, where they're wearing no socks, no sneakers. It's still not really common, but I've seen it more and more. But you're in your socks. What's that all about?
I don't know. I have no desire to be barefoot on stage.
I used to play barefoot actually
It's
a long time ago.
complicated.
Well, drums, though, that makes sense because of the pedals and everything. It's sometimes easier to be barefoot. But I've never seen, like, people in socks. It's just a comfortability thing?
It is. I think I started doing it because I noticed I do a lot of, like, playing with my effects pedals. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yep.
Doing that with sneakers, sneakers kind of shift on my foot, makes it kind of difficult. When I take the sneakers off, I can just pretty much stomp the heck out of them. And the socks just kind of make it so my feet don't get dirty. Very basic function.
So so the socks protect your feet from getting dirty. What do you do with the socks then? Do you throw them out?
I wear them home.
He's been doing that for years, though. He's always played in his socks ever since I've known him. Even before he had this whole big pedal board, it's just what he does.
Yeah. So way back when you first met him, way back when, yeah.
2005.
Oh, 2005. Wow. Wow. See, how come he knows and you don't?
I was busy writing music.
Wow.
Dig right there.
Wow. Wow.
It's such a blur because we got together in high school, and most of the people who I know, once they get out of high school, it becomes all a big blur, and then you just focus on being an adult. You got to grow up sometime and just forget about everything else. That's where the music came from. The music's from that blur of a past.
Yeah, I'm going to get him right now, Frank. Frank, I'm going to get him right now.
Where they from?
You got to grow up sometime, right? Are you still living at home?
Yeah, admittedly.
But you got to grow up sometime. You still living at home.
He grew up fast.
I had no choice.
I never stay at home. I never stay at home. I sleep at home, and then I leave for the whole day. It's just a place to crash.
You just keep digging a hole. Just keep digging it.
It's just a place to crash.
Yeah, next question. So, do you have anything booked? Any venues booked in the next? Oh, give it to us.
We're looking to play. Our next show is going to be. What is our next show?
He doesn't know. It's April 6th. We're playing at a place called Mickey Malone's in Floral Park. I believe it's 21 plus. I don't know the cover charge though. And then on May 4th, we're playing The Room in Brookfield, Connecticut for the third time, I think. So that's gonna be fun.
That's the name of the venue, The Room?
The Room.
Cool. It's a club?
It's an all ages venue, which apparently is more common in Connecticut than anywhere here. And it's nice to play all ages because honestly, I'd rather play all ages than a 21 plus bar.
Well, yeah, because you would draw obviously more of a crowd. The wider the ages you let in, the bigger the audience is going to be.
Just music deserves to be heard by everybody, even if you're a little kid. I mean, we write slightly aggressive music. It doesn't mean it's hard to listen to. So we would love if we've had like 10, 11-year-old kids, even younger, come up to us and say, "You were really good," and that's always nice.
You're not holding up the CD, man. You're failing. You're failing. Don't make them get another drummer.
Oh, not again. Oh, God.
So once again,
Lost the guitarist.
Oh, Christ. So once again, the Nifty Breed. Check them out on Facebook and the web. You have your website. You don't know now yet. Better off on Facebook, or you could contact what was his name?
Dan O'Brien.
Dan O'Brien, who's now everybody knows his phone number. So you guys are really in trouble now, because I know he's going to be getting prank calls now, or at least calls from people that want to break into the business. So, but you guys really rocked it out. I appreciate you coming down. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Oh, it's totally my pleasure. I still can't believe how young you guys are, though. I really do kind of hate you all just a little bit. Down deep, just a little bit. I kind of hate you all.
One day you'll be as young as us.
I'm still trying to be as young as you, which is why I look this old, because I can't be that young anymore.
Well, we'll see what happens with that one.
We'll be right back with more Firewire after this. All right, welcome back to the Firewire. Right now I have Mark Crandall with Hoops for Hope, and what is that program all about, Mark?
Hi, Ian. Thanks for having me here. We support youth athletics and development for community and people in southern Africa. We're now reaching 180 schools where we provide young peer coaches who are coaching sports and then also addressing a lot of the life challenges that kids face in communities there, like HIV, gender equality, trying to keep kids away from drugs and alcohol, and basically give them a real safe place to play, be around great role models, and enjoy sports.
Well, I do know that in Africa, especially in the school system, it's nothing like here. It's not like you go to school and there's a football field already there, or a gymnasium that's got all the basketball hoops hooked up and everything. So I'm assuming that that's where you kind of step in and you develop more than just sending them equipment, but you're actually building an area for them to play in. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, kids are going to play no matter what the resources they have. But like you said, sports and organized team sports are really a luxury for many places in the world. And we're here, I grew up in Amagansett and went to East Hampton High School. So much of our youth sports is driven by super moms and dads that are able to volunteer their time and come out and devote to a team. The fire department gives you the Little League outfits, or the school supplies all the equipment. In these schools, that's just not possible. The schools that we work with often have about 75 kids per class. Teachers are very overworked, and they're not going to maybe stay after school and coach a sport. A lot of the families that we're working with, they may just be single parent households. Unemployment is about 50 to 80%. So it's just not right for volunteerism and being able to play sports. So Hoops for Hope, and we also do Soccer for Hope. We involve boys and girls. We target mostly the primary school to be able to add value and get kids in a safe place. And then sports is no fun unless you have other kids to play. So we work in clusters of schools. We partner with those schools so that hopefully they can provide some of the resources to build some courts, maybe add a few balls. But we do a lot of upcycling from the U.S. We're able to bring over those tools that help kids play, balls, uniforms, and sneakers that they need to keep them safe and be part of a team.
That was actually going to be my next question, is where do you get the donations from?
Well, Fundraising is never easy, and as a business model, it's tough when you give your product away for free to 10,000 kids in the developing world. So we do a lot of fundraising here in America through what we like to call change agents or social philanthropists. Many a month we're kept alive by kids who do lemonade stands or do their own 3-on-3 tournament at their school. We like to put it out to young people because they tend to have the best ideas. We do our Hamptons fundraiser. We also do a lot of grant writing. There's a lot of contests around social philanthropy that we enter, so we really have to do anything we can to raise the funds to be able to sustain the organization that reaches so many kids every single day of the year.
And you also have a summer camp out here, isn't that correct?
Yeah, I've run a summer camp since 1992. It's called East Hampton Sports Camp, and we're now at Sport Time in Amagansett. We used to run out of the neighborhood house in East Hampton, and now we're at the great facilities at Sport Time in Amagansett. So, I was an athlete. I grew up here with so many great coaches from Amagansett School, the McKee brothers, so many young people that have devoted their life to bring sports to young people here in this community, and I'm just lucky to be able to continue being kind of a kid and playing sports with kids, but also being able to provide that opportunity for so many kids where it's not so easy.
Does a portion of the money that's being paid to the summer camp go towards the Hoops for Hope?
Well, I have a 10-week business of the year, so that's always helped to support me. I'm actually a volunteer CEO for the last 18 years of running this nonprofit, so it's never been so easy to be able to sustain myself and my family in order to provide the resources that we do for these kids in Africa. But we do get a lot of the kids involved, and we do have a lot of kids on scholarship at our summer camp. So we obviously value our local community, realize how hard it is sometimes to be able to live out here in the Hamptons. So we try to help as many families as we can.
Is there a website for Hoops for Hope?
Yep, it's hoopsafrica.org, and we have an Instagram page, Facebook page, Twitter, so we're trying to reach everyone through social media to be able to get more supporters and engage people in our projects to see how they can help.
And you can find all those links on the website?
Yep, it's all right there. You can see lots of videos as well. I think we often don't know so much about Africa, and it seems like maybe what you see on Discovery Channel, but we work in some really amazing places with amazing kids and really devoted people. I've just come back from 3 weeks in South Africa and Zimbabwe with my daughter, visiting our programs there, and it's just amazing to see our staff, how professional they are, reaching out to these kids day in and day out, running the teams, running the leagues, able to do so much, but on a real shoestring budget. I wish we always had more.
And you literally just got right back, because I heard you earlier, you said that you're still jet lagging, so you literally got back within the last couple days, right?
Yeah, it's been a few days, but I'm kind of past my bedtime here at 9 o'clock at night, but I'm going to push the limit here at the bowling alley. And
how did you get involved with the Hoops for Hope?
I was growing up here in East Hampton, and I signed up to be a Rotary Exchange Scholar. So I was kind of attributed to a little bit of fate and destiny, because they guaranteed me one of my 3 choices of where to go. I hadn't traveled anywhere in the world. So I put down France, Brazil, and Japan, and I ended up being selected to go to Zimbabwe. And I hadn't really thought of going to Africa, and luckily it was a nice turn of events. It was in 1984 when Zimbabwe was a brand new country, so I was afforded the opportunity to go all over the region and meet so many people, and it's kind of changed my life and world. So,
how many thousands of people do you think that your organization has stepped in and helped?
Well, we're in our 18th year right now. Right now we're reaching about 7,500 kids on a weekly basis. The kind of power of our model is that we pay what we call our all-stars. Our staff are called all-stars. So we have one person who's a community coordinator. Then they, in turn, train and motivate and manage a team of about 20 school-age people and teachers, or sometimes parents, who then run these leagues within 5 to 10 primary schools. So one person that's paid, making a $200 salary, is reaching close to 1,000 people over the course of a week, just through our volunteer model. And and then we're able to motivate them, not pay these MVPs or our volunteers, the most valuable people, through some of the upcycled equipment that we're able to bring from here in the States. So they'll get a pair of sneakers, they'll get a uniform with a logo on it, maybe just a couple of shirts, but that's enough to keep them motivated and on the courts. And in a place where jobs aren't so plentiful, we're adding a lot of value to their lives, almost padding their resume and giving them the skills of working with children. So we're now seeing a lot of the fruits, not only on the employment side, where the young people that we work with are getting jobs. I was just in a restaurant, and a guy came up to me, and he was a chef, and he said, well, thank goodness that you were there in my community, helping me play basketball every single day. I wasn't involved with drugs. I wasn't involved in crime when there's all these other social challenges there. Basketball and Hoops for Hope kept me on the right side, and now look at me. Now I'm a chef. And we're also seeing the fruits on the basketball side as well. We're stacking the provincial teams, the national teams. We even have a kid from Zimbabwe who's playing in the Euro League in Germany. So you know, not only are we affecting kids and community positively through health and fitness and just having great role models around them, but we're also playing some pretty good basketball over there too.
That's awesome. Can you tell everybody the website one more time?
Sure, it's hoopsafrica.org, and then it's Soccer for Hope with the number 4, soccerforhope.org, where we just do girls soccer, and our basketball is boys and girls equally.
All right, Mark, I understand also that you're starting a new program in the Arctic. Is that right?
Yeah, we had a TV coverage during the World Cup time for our Soccer for Hope programs that was seen across Canada on their national TV. And there's some communities in the Arctic region with Inuit youth that face really extraordinary social challenges. They have some of the highest rates of teen suicide in the world, teen pregnancy, and we were asked to go up there and use our model that we use in Africa to help these communities build their own sports programs. They have a lot of resources as far as schools and equipment, but being a community that was formerly nomadic only 50 years ago, and being put in one place and dealing with all the social media. The kids are on Twitter now. They have satellite TV. The first world is pouring into their communities, but yet there's a real disconnect. And so we've been going up there. We've kind of been asked to do a lot of programs all over the world. Our email fills, can you come and help us out here? But and here in North America, people have always said you should be involved in North America. So we're good at going to places that really need our help. We are funded by the state of Nunavut, which is a new territory only as of 1999 in this part of Canada, which is really just in our backyard above the Great Lakes. And I was up there in January where it was minus 50 degrees Celsius, but we were indoors playing soccer, and we've been invited to a lot of the community.
You would have to be indoors, minus 50 degrees Celsius. I don't think you can do anything outdoors in that temperature.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a shock for my system. I've spent the last 20 winters in Africa, so but the kids are amazing. These communities are really are worth investing our time into, and it was really eye-opening for me. And I look forward to going back in August when the snow is melted and be able to see the land.
I appreciate you coming down to the Firewire. Thank you so much, Mark, and everything you do, man. If there was more people like you, I think the whole world would be a better place. So once again, thank you very much for everything you do. We'll be back with more Firewire after this.
And now, Firewire proudly presents thElizabeths.
Wake up, coffee, clothes everywhere. There's no dirt in my hair from yesterday's party. Oh, the mess I've made. I step into the shower and it takes another hour for the water to warm up to me. I'm late for where I'm supposed to be today. More crazy days will come your way. Don't fret, don't fear, my dear, 'cause darling, you know these crazy little things won't slow you down no more. 'Cause darling, you know these crazy little things won't just go ooh, I go ooh. late, stay sharp, don't break your heart. I know my lines, I know my time. I'm just starting to get older. More crazy days will come your way. Don't fret, don't fear, my dear, 'cause darling, you know these crazy little things won't slow you down no more. 'Cause darling, you know these crazy little things won't just go ooh, I go ooh. My head grows tired and my feet grow weak. I've been jumbled up in lies that are keeping me from sleep. I've been trying to move on, trying to look past you. Another morning star, expecting me to start anew. And I go ooh. 'Cause darling, you know these crazy little things won't slow you down no more. 'Cause darling, you know these crazy little things won't just go ooh, just to keep me sane. Ooh.
All right, so we're back on the Firewire, and I have the Elizabeths here. And what's your name?
Elizabeth Vespe. Elizabeth Walker.
And so that's where we got the Elizabeths from, apparently, right? And you both go to East Hampton High School, right? And what grade are you in?
I'm a senior. I'm a junior.
Okay, so you guys are a year apart. Where did you guys meet?
In a biology class.
And how did you guys decide to get together and start doing music?
Her dad actually was like, I need someone to play for this, and she needed a singer, and she knew I could sing, so.
So it was kind of just thrown together at the last minute?
It just happened.
And it still sounded really tight. You guys really sounded good.
Oh, well, that was a year ago.
It was a year ago.
Yeah, now we've just been going ever since.
Oh, okay. So you guys do anything local as far as playing anywhere, or it's just kind of you guys get together and jam?
We've played at a couple local venues, like the Stephen Talk House, and like the Maidstone Pavilion, and everything. Yeah. Or like and at our high school. At our high school, and like Levittown and stuff, like Up Island too.
So is music something you guys are going to keep pursuing?
Not as like a career, but as a hobby, definitely.
What about you?
The same. I would just do it as a career. I mean, as a hobby, not a career.
So for your career, what are you looking to do as you get older? Going to go to college for what?
I don't know. Just gonna go with the flow, see what happens from there.
Frank, you're screwed. Screwed. What are you choosing for a career choice?
I don't know. That's a good question.
All right, great. I appreciate you coming out. Thank you so much for playing with us. We'll be back with more Firewire after this. Thanks for stopping by for this episode of the Firewire. I love you, Jake. Take care of your mom. For now, get out. We'll see you next week.
Welcome to Firewire. You're watching Firewire. Welcome to Firewire. You're watching Firewire. Welcome